Elon Musk says Twitter has interfered in elections. Well, he's just confirming what we already knew. We've been saying this. Hunter Biden laptop come to mind from one of the things that they censored and interfered with the election because we know from polls that people wouldn't have voted for Biden if they knew the laptop story was true, and that could have swung the election right there. And that's just one instance. Um, but before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Now, when you hit that alarm bell, press it again, and you can change it from personal to all. That way, you get all notifications from when I'm putting out stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my Instagram where I put out even more news, so check that out. All right, let's talk about this news. Twitter owner and CEO Elon Musk on Wednesday acknowledged that prior to his takeover, the quote obvious reality was that Twitter quote has interfered in elections through its content moderation policies. Musk's explosive assertion came in response to comments made by Yoel Roth, Twitter's former head of trust and safety, who indicated the social media platform was not safer under the Tesla CEO's leadership. Roth was speaking at a Knight Foundation conference on Tuesday when he explained why he resigned from Twitter, accusing Musk of running the company like a dictator. What? The CEO runs the company. These people are nuts. They're upset that we're able to freely speak and give our ideas and thoughts on Twitter without it being censored. And they're upset about that because they can't control the narrative. But, quote, one of my limits was if Twitter starts being ruled by dictatorial edict rather than by policy, there's no longer a need for me in my role doing what I do, Roth said per Reuters. As the head of trust and safety, Roth was responsible for key content moderation decisions, including banning former President Donald Trump from the platform and suppressing the New York Post coverage of the Hunter Biden laptop story, which I already alluded to. His decision to leave the company was part of a mass exodus of Twitter employees who left over disagreements with Musk's free speech absolutist vision or were laid off in harsh cost cutting measures enforced by the billionaire. Twitter's content moderation policies have been harshly criticized by free speech advocates, particularly on the right, who have accused the company of enforcing its rules against conservatives in a one-sided manner. We all know that. The suppression of the Hunter Biden laptop story happened in the lead up to the 2020 presidential election and was believed by many conservatives to have been motivated by a desire to shield then candidate Joe Biden from scrutiny over his family's foreign business dealings. And I mean, it's so much dirt on that laptop, and they straight up censored it, straight up said it was false, even though they had no proof or anything saying that it was false, and they tried to call it Russian disinformation. We know by the what was it 50 51 50 something intelligence officials that came out and said it was Russian disinformation, even though they had no proof it was Russian disinformation. But, quote, Twitter has shown itself to be not safe for the past 10 years and has lost users' trust. The past team of trust and safety is a disgrace, so it doesn't have any right to judge what is being done now. They had a chance, but they sold their souls to a corporation. One user commented on Reuters' coverage of Roth remarks. Quote, exactly, Musk wrote in reply. Quote, the obvious reality, as long-time users know, is that Twitter has failed in trust and safety for a very long time and has interfered in elections. He did not elaborate on how Twitter interfered in elections, but promised that Twitter 2.0 will be far more effective, transparent, and even-handed. And I hope so. I hope they're transparent so we know what's going on. I hope they're more freer where we can say exactly what we want to say and don't have to worry about being censored. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.